Illinois.
Boy. Sedna. Reselek. Franho Hibani. Genja Fasar. Lumbek. Warno Ooks. Wivacharb. Parsafe. Bahira. Zimze Choriba. Wavu. Shalbo Barleen. Shaima Kabij. Buru Pinavi.
Kenda. Ilva. Befete. Campbell Veruda. Bahira. Lumpy Kenda. Javi. Avalo Piarba. Short. Chenosa.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and this is our first episode playing with the Horse Ranch expansion from The Sims 4. So this is going to be a mini series and I'm basically going to be calling all of these the Wheatley Homestead episodes because this is the Wheatley family and it's their ranch. So we are going to be calling these episodes the Wheatley Homestead because of that, and of course it's the name of the ranch as well. And we are going to be following mainly this sim right here who is Holly. This is Holly Wheatley. And she is the granddaughter to Granny Hazel, who we also saw in the intro portion of this video. Granny Hazel has been living on the ranch basically since her and her husband got married, and he recently passed away. And she hasn't been able to really keep up with the ranch very much. Her husband had beloved horses on the ranch, as well as a few steeds, like cows. And they also had goats and sheep. And right now we are down to one goat. Granny Hazel ended up having to sell a bunch of the horses and everything else to kind of make ends meet. Her calling was never to be like a rancher in particular. It was always to do nectar making. They do have a vineyard on the ranch as well, and that's really what she wanted to focus on. But she just felt horrible kind of letting the ranch be unused because this is a huge, beautiful ranch, and it was always our husband's dream to kind of keep this going and keep it in the family. And as you guys could probably tell, there's some tension between Granny Hazel and Holly, and a lot of that stems from her childhood. She actually had a pretty picturesque childhood. She lived at the ranch for the summer months for most of her childhood. Her father was never really in the picture, but her mother was quite involved at this point. Her mother is the daughter of Granny Hazel and her grandfather. And overall it was good until her mom had to relocate to the city for a job, and that's kind of where she stayed. But her mother has basically kind of abandoned her in a lot of ways, and they don't have a good relationship at all. Her mother now lives in Moonwood Mill and has kind of fallen in with what Granny Hazel calls a rough crowd. So they just don't really have much to do with her mother anymore. And there was a lot of tension in the family because they didn't think that her mom was making good choices for Holly. Holly, of course, interpreted that her grandparents were being overly critical of her mother. So there's just a lot of tension in the family. They were quite close once. Like I said, she would spend every summer here when she was a child, and she really enjoyed it. But since moving to the city and after all of the falling out with her family, she's really kind of changed a lot. She enjoyed being a city native. She enjoyed living there. She has a really successful job, and overall, she likes the finer things in life, and she likes to be in the hustle and bustle of things. So the ranch life wasn't ever anything she ever considered going back to or considering. But she had a lot of love in her heart for her grandparents, especially her grandfather. And she was close to Granny Hazel at one point, and she just felt this deep urge and connection in her heart and soul that this is what she needed to do. She can't really explain what this feeling is and why she thinks this is something that she needs to do, but she just really felt compelled to come and help Granny Hazel and take care of this ranch. We're going to kind of jump into gameplay now, and it's going to be the first evening, I believe. I hope you guys are excited, and I will further explain the story and the dynamics of our characters, and I'm so excited for this little LP. This is going to be a mini LP, so I'm planning about 10 episodes, but we'll see how it goes. And I have a pretty fleshed out story for the most part, as long as, the game doesn't interrupt my plans. Holly and Granny Hazel are in the kitchen now talking. Holly's trying to, console her, help her with the morning a little bit. But for the most part, this is the first time they've really had like a full-on conversation in years. So that is a little awkward. They're both feeling pretty sad because of the grandfather's passing. But they're making do. Mischief, not so much. Hazel doesn't feel right about all these tricks. Okay, yeah, she doesn't like that. I'm wondering if Holly tried to play a joke on her. But to get into the character, so Holly is an overachiever, adventurous, high maintenance, business savvy, and then she has the hero archetype. And then Hazel is outgoing, an animal enthusiast, a goofball, and has essence of flavor. She also is showing jester and caregiver archetypes. So I gave her the nectar maker life aspiration. And we're going to work on that with her. And as you can see, here's the family tree. Here is her grandfather, Laurent, who passed away from overexertion. That ranch life is hard when you get older, which is probably why Grandma Hazel hasn't really wanted to do it on her own, It's a lot of work. Here's a little bit of an overview of the ranch. This build, by the way, I did not make. I cannot do something this good. This is by Plumbob Kingdom. I will put a screenshot of the gallery listing up for you guys, but it is amazing and beautiful and way better than anything I could have ever done. But also Holly has a communications degree, so she is educated, and like I said, she had a really successful job before. She really worked hard on her education to kind of get the finer things in life. She currently has the fabulously wealthy aspiration, and this is her bedroom for now. This was the childhood bedroom that she had when she stayed here, and here are some pictures of her and her grandparents up on the wall. This room is very small. It's smaller than the room she had in the city even, but there are a lot of memories here, and I'm sure she'll upgrade it as she lives here, get a bigger bed and all of that. But I love these little pictures around the house. There's one also here on her bedside table right next to her bed. And if you can tell in these photos, Holly is not a natural blonde. She dyes her hair blonde. She is a brunette, and she actually has brown eyes as well, and she occasionally will wear blue contacts. But I'm going to go ahead and send her upstairs. Look at these photos. These were more recent. This was before Grandpa got sick, and I don't know. Him and Granny Hazel have always just been goofballs and so lighthearted. It's hard to think that, they all had a falling out. And Granny Hazel's just really trying her best. Let's see. Because she pretty much knows everything about her. Apparently we're friends already. That conversation really boosted their friendship. Their friendship was really low at the beginning of this. And let's see. So yeah, we know everything. That's our daughter. I heard about the passing of someone special to you. I wanted to offer my condolences. Okay, yeah, that's our daughter. It was your dad, honey, but thank you for calling. And Granny Hazel's gonna go cry it out for a little bit. Poor thing. It's just rough, man. I can't imagine what it's like to have like a lifelong spouse pass away, especially when you've built this. Could y'all imagine building something like this with the person you love and then them just being gone and you feel like you have nobody? Makes me so sad. But this build, I can't get over it. It is so beautiful, but very empty right now. We definitely need to. Oh, poor Granny, a widow from losing a true love. Few things are sadder than when a spouse passes. She's gonna go talk to the goat. So like I said, we only have one goat at the moment. Maybe we can get her started on nectar making after she interacts with the goat. But yeah, we have one goat left. She couldn't part with this one last goat. He's a little bit older, and they had him for a long time, so she ended up keeping him. Holly's gonna go walk down to the horse paddock area and look around at the barrel racing and the agility jumps that are there. Again, when she was here when she was younger, she loved interacting with the horses, but she literally hasn't rode or been around a horse in probably over a decade at this point. So she's feeling a little nervous. She's really not sure. I mean, look at this outfit that she's wearing. I mean, these heels I don't think would be making it through the sand this easily. She's really not dressed for the occasion, but she has so many memories at the Red Barn with her grandfather that being here brings her joy. Girl, why are you thinking about Woohoo? Ignore her. She's sad. But this is where we will get some horses. I think we're going to end up rescuing some horses. Her grandfather bred like a specific breed of horse, but I think we're going to try and rescue some instead, which I think we might go. I think the bulletin board is, yeah, here it is. Where is it? Is it called Ranch Animals? Oh yeah, rescue horse. So let's go ahead and rescue us a horse. I know it's like really quick, and I doubt she would do this that quick. Is that not working? It didn't work for some reason. Ooh, this lighting though. Oof. All right, this might be glitched. Well, I might need to take a little pause and figure this out. Or maybe it is the game telling me that this is too fast for the story, and maybe I should have Holly go do something else. All right, so instead I had Holly come into the barn to interact with our cute little goat. I love goats, like in real life. So these goats make me very happy. We will probably have to adopt a bunch more. But let's get her. Maybe we can feed him. Oh my goodness. Okay, so she's gonna bottle feed these goats. They didn't have goats, or they didn't have mini goats when Holly was here as a kid. So this is the first time she's ever like been around a little baby goat. They mainly had steers and horses when she was here, so it will be nice for her to interact with different animals. She's going to go play the piano. I didn't tell her to go do this. I didn't know she had an interest in playing piano. We're not playing the best, but okay, she seems sad and kind of lonely. I don't know why we can't adopt a horse right now, so maybe let's go to the local bar. I don't want to go to the saloon with the dancing yet because I think that'd be too far out of Holly's comfort zone, but let's go to the bar. All right, so Holly has arrived at the bar. I don't really think she knows what she's doing here other than trying to just kind of get out of the house. I think she has a slight interest in trying to meet people and make friends, and we'll see if there's anyone young that looks fun here. When Holly was in the city in San Myshuno, she had a ton of friends. She was super popular and just had a bunch of people to hang out with all the time. She was kind of seen as an it girl around the city because, like I said, she was super successful in her job, met a lot of people through what she did, and just really had a kind of presence in the city. But here she feels a little out of place and a little lonely and sad. So I think she's hoping that she can meet some people here at the bar. But, you know, it looks like it's going to be a dead night. She's drinking a wrench. What's a wrench? Oh, I guess it's like a screwdriver. Good choice, actually. But yeah, she's looking around. The bartender's not even really talking to her much. She's trying to make some conversation. She did a howdy introduction. That's cute. But, I mean, girl, you finished that drink fast. She's coming over here to maybe talk to this lady. But yeah, there's definitely no young people here. It's a ghost night. It's a ghost town on a ghost night. And I don't know if this is really helping her mood at all. She's talking about moving with the bartender's just leaving. Okay, well, I feel like this kind of outing would make me more sad. So I think she's going to go give herself a pep talk, and I think we're going to send her home. That was like the quickest outing, but it's literally dead here. And I think being new somewhere and having it go that way would be very sad. So I'm going to let her go pep herself up, and then we'll go home. So it is the next morning, and Granny Hazel is up bright and early, and so is Holly, actually. I got them up really early, but Granny Hazel's making breakfast for them. And Holly, I think, is going to try and get a horse today for sure. She feels like she needs to, at least, if she's here at the ranch, she needs to contribute and say what she was going to do. And that is, you know, raise horses, maybe eventually get some steers as well. And, you know, get some goats and sheep going, you know, help provide for the homestead. This food looks excellent, and poor Granny Hazel looks so sad, and she's still in her cute little PJs, but looking so sad. Holly is just washing up, and then they're gonna eat breakfast together. I still feel like there would probably be some tension between the two of them. Like, this is, you know, the first morning together after not seeing each other for so long. Where are y'all going? Why? So, hey, I heard you became friends with Holly. Yeah, your daughter. It's your daughter. Why, Sims? Why are y'all eating in the bathroom? This doesn't seem pleasant. So, breakfast is over. Holly and Hazel are both out in the barn right now. Holly is taking care of the goat. She's brushing the little black goat. And this is her outfit for the day. I don't think it's practical for ranch work. Irrational hatred for the sun. Okay, girl. She's not a vampire. Anyways, this is her outfit for today. Again, don't think it's the most practical outfit for being on the ranch, but she looks cute. And oh no, Granny Hazel, are you okay? Granny Hazel's making nectar, but she fell and she's still in her PJs. I feel like she's, you know, sad and gonna stay in her PJs all day. But let me go and try this again. I think I had a mod installed that was affecting this, so this should work now. Okay, it works now. I had to take out a mod. So we have no mods, so there are rescue horses that we can get. Let's also see if we can get into purchasing horses just to see. Okay, so these are all the rescue horses. There was a specific breed I wanted to get of horse for her. I can't remember the name of it now. It's a French breed that's known for doing agility and barrel racing, but I don't know if they have one here. A Morgan, Sugarbush, a Tennessee Walker, Stallion, fearful, independent, and aggressive. Overall, that doesn't sound great, but his name is Sugarbush, and I feel like a Tennessee Walker would be good to do barrel racing with. Let's see what they have for purchasing horses. Oh, there's a lot more options if you go to buy a horse. Okay. Oh, look at the Appaloozas at the bottom. Saffron, Bunny. Oh, that's a cute name. I don't think I want to get a foal or a colt. I don't know. I think we should rescue. I'm really leaning towards Sugarbush. I feel like Holly would want all of our horses to kind of be rescues or like bred on our ranch. Okay, so we're going to rescue. It's also more affordable to rescue and just better overall. So we are going to adopt Sugarbush. Okay, so we said that we are adopting Sugarbush. I don't know where she's going. Is he out here? Do you go somewhere? Oh, okay. So I guess you have to go and pick up your horse. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad they don't just like magically appear. It makes it feel a little bit more legit, like she's going somewhere to pick up their horse. I do wish there was some interactions with the trailer, but that would have been cool if you have to like take the trailer. Are you okay, bro? And we got our horse. We rescued a horse. Our goat. Is our goat okay? So new horse. Congratulations, you have a horse. Owning a horse is a way of life that requires hard work, training, and lots of care. To properly care for a horse, you'll need a handful of items. Stock up from build mode through objects by room, go to the outdoor section, and then animals. Helpful items may include the Hey Now animal feeder, the horse water trough, the horse bed, one big ball, and horse jumps or barrels. Oh, I love him. He is so pretty. His coloring He's like Chestnut Ridge. Oh, she actually looks pleased right now. Like I said, she did grow up, like, she did spend a lot of her childhood around horses, so she wouldn't be scared of horses. But again, it's been a really long time since she rode, so I have a feeling she will feel a little bit out of practice. So we're going to go rub Sugarbush's neck and start trying to build our friendship. Acquired the temperament skill. Sugarbush's new skill and temperament will begin to help him successfully socialize with Sims and other horses. As the skill increases, socialization will become even more successful. Horses with high temperament skill are less likely to buck riders and will perform better at certain community jobs and the Western Pleasure, show jumping, and Ultimate Horse Championship competitions. To track horse skill progress, select Open Profile on Sugarbush in the Relationship panel. Interesting. Okay. So right now he's scared. Sugarbush is scared. Is it because we adopted him? I feel bad. Oh, calm him down. Poor guy. Oh, that makes me so sad. I guess it would be scary to come from, who knows where he was. Was he out on a different ranch, or was he at like a sanctuary? What's your story? Oh, he's heartbroken. Oh no. So we're going to go ahead and brush him. Oh, his little tongue sticks out. That feel good. Oh, that must feel real nice. You know, we just gotta give him a little love and attention. Make sure he knows that he's, you know, safe here. This is going to be his forever home. And let me go ahead and assign this little stall as his bed. We have plenty of room for lots of horses, so I'm very excited about that. Oh, something negative happened. Oh, no. Okay, that's not good. I came back to see negative interactions, but, you know, she's trying. So let's see, what else should we do? Should we just go ahead and ride? Should we mount now, or should we still try and calm him down? Let's scratch his neck first. I feel nervous, and I feel like Holly would be nervous. And he's scared, so at least try and get him as calm as possible. So let us open his profile. Okay. So nothing really new. It shows his skills here: temperament, agility, jumping, and endurance, which he has 1 in everything. And we're already friends, which is good, but we haven't won any competitions or anything yet. She's going to chat with Hazel. She's like, hey, Granny Hazel, we got a horse. And poor Granny Hazel's still sad. Holly is definitely out of the sad mood already, but Hazel is definitely not. It's definitely taking her a lot longer, and she's still in her pajamas. Oh. She's like, Granny Hazel, I got a horse. Now what? Now what do I do? Well, Granny Hazel needed a laugh, apparently, even though she hates mischief. That's funny. So we have Granny Hazel over here planting some grapes for our nectar making business. I don't want to make a full-on like farm because that's not what a ranch is. So we're just gonna plant 1 grape over here so we have enough of a supply to make more nectar. I think eventually I'd like to fertilize it with the horse manure, but I think you have to have a higher skill to do that. But basically, Holly and Granny Hazel had a whole conversation, and Hazel was like, Holly, you have to ride the horse. You have to eventually do the competitions, bring in money that way, so we can have a whole championship kind of line going with our horses. So Holly is going to go and saddle up and ride Sugarbush for the first time. So she's just petting Sugarbush first. He doesn't seem pleased about it, so that's always a great sign. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and put him on, and we have acquired the horse riding skill. Holly's newfound horse riding skill will grow as she rides. Horses with high levels of horse riding skill, Sims gain powerful moodlets from riding, are more likely to win competitions at the equestrian center, and are less prone to getting bucked off their horse. Okay, so this is just the saddle and bridle that came with him. We'll probably change this in the next episode to customize it a little bit more. Honestly, I believe Holly would probably want her grandfather's saddle. I think that's what we'll end up doing. This picture right here is of his saddle and bridle. So Holly would have probably found that in the barn, and we'll put it on our horse. I think that'd be a good way to like honor him. We are officially on the horse now for the first time, It's been a really long time for Holly, and I don't know if she's feeling the most confident, but we've acquired the endurance skill. Sugarbush's new skill in endurance. In endurance will begin to help him manage fatigue better. As the skill increases, he will also perform better at certain community jobs and the endurance race, show jumping, and ultimate horse championship competitions to track horse skill progress. We can go through his profile. Okay. I don't know if this is the most practical outfit for her to wear for the first time horseback riding. I feel like a jean skirt would not be easy to ride a horse in, but maybe that's just me. But she's going to take just a calm ride around, kind of taking the views a little bit. We're going to also end this holiday early, even though it's going to upset everyone, but we're not doing the TV premiere. So we've been riding around a little bit, just kind of going around the trails. We made it to the bulletin board area, and I realized right behind the bulletin board area, there's all these paths over here. But over here, there's some barrel training areas. I think Holly would see this, and she would want to go over here and try to attempt at barrel racing. She is an overachiever sim. So this kind of stuff would make sense for her to, oh my gosh, I said go barrel racing, and he's like, okay, let's go. Well, Sugarbush is excited. So we're just going to practice on the barrels for a while. Maybe we'll enter a competition. I really don't feel like, personally, I think they would be ready. But again, Holly's an overachiever. So it's actually been a few hours now. I'm going to have Holly go enter a competition. I'm going to do a beginner barrel racing competition. We don't have the recommended skills for it, but I think we're going to do it. First place is $300. So hopefully we can at least make our money back. I honestly don't think we'll place, but okay. Are we going? Why are we getting off? What is happening? We're going to the event separately? Okay, well, apparently Sugarbush knows where to go. Okay, apparently they go separately. All right, well, good luck, Holly. It's our first competition, so let's check in with Granny Hazel, who has changed out of her pajamas. She's not in her PJs anymore, and she's over here making more nectar. Hopefully this quality is a little bit better. I also need to get them some of the aging shelves. I didn't see any around the house, so we'll have to get those so we can age our nectar. Oh, that would not feel good. Also, I don't like the fact that she's stinky and making nectar. I don't feel like I would want to drink stinky foot nectar. So I think I'm going to try and add some of the aging shelves up here with these barrels. Let me just find them real quick. Wait. Oh no, the Grim Reaper's here. Oh no, guys, that means the go. Oh no. No, not in the first episode. Okay, let me get these shelves and then we'll go deal with Grim. Okay, shelf is in. Granny Hazel is almost done making this batch of nectar, and I see the... Oh no, not our goat. We have to buy all new goats now. Granny Hazel's gonna be so sad. This was her little goat. It's the only one left from when her and her husband were together in life. And Holly, bad timing. Victory. Gold medal. She legitimately got first place. That's not how this was supposed to... she was supposed to lose. For my storyline, I wanted her to lose. She wasn't supposed to win. Holly, you're messing up everything. You interrupted this moment. You weren't supposed to win. I wanted her to lose because I wanted it to spark some kind of determination in her, but instead she's won, and I feel like it would make her cocky. And there goes our goat. Bye-bye, goat. Oh, I'm so sad. Alright, well, Sugarbush and Holly are back. I'm going to get them to come back to the house, get Holly to tell Granny Hazel that she won. Granny Hazel didn't even know that she was entering the barrel racing competition. I can't believe she got first place. I can't believe that, but she's getting on her horse now. We're going to just send them both home. Oh, oh. Oh, that doesn't look like that would feel good. Oh no, and she's embarrassed. Bucked off horse. Ouch, did anyone see that? I saw it, but you know, I won't say anything. It's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna have her walk home. I don't think she can get on the horse anyways, and nor would I want to get on a horse that just bucked me off. We will just take our happy butts home, and I think maybe on that note, we didn't accomplish too much in this first episode, but I think it was a good kind of introductory episode. And with that, guys, that is going to be the entire video. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I have a whole storyline kind of planned for Holly and Granny Hazel. So I hope you guys are excited. I know there's a lot of LPs for this pack right now, but I am having so much fun with it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye!